Remember those 50s hat-sporting fathers who stayed married, supported their families, and repressed women? Well, they're headed for extinction. In the majority of US cities, young women are now higher paid and more educated than their male counterparts. This has not stopped the Globe and Mail's Margaret Wente from recently warning us about the dangerous male energy still remaining. Men with less testosterone are nicer, more social, and less aggressive, she says. Such men won't, quote unquote, wreck the world. At this point, Wente should know that it's the testosterone-laden man who is most attractive when women are fertile. When it comes to this serious business of sex, women will choose a testosterone-charged world wrecker most of the time. What then is a sensible girl to do? Ms. Kate Bollock provides some answers in the cover story of November's The Atlantic. Bollock, with too many ex-boyfriends to count, is still unmarried at 39. 11 years ago, however, she ended a long-term relationship with Ellen, who was exceptional, intelligent, good-looking, loyal, and kind. Something was missing, Bollock says. Had she asked me, I would have said, not enough testosterone. Perhaps it's time for her to find a tame, lower-status boy and make an honest man out of him. Some of Bollock's more savvy friends have done just that, establishing relationships, for example, with salary-challenged males. Some even stooped low enough to date men who are short. This level of compromise is not for Bollock, who flirts with life in an all-female Dutch community instead of settling for a less-than-perfect mate. She concludes that Western culture itself is at fault for making her desire a conventional relationship in the first place. Just what kind of man is emerging to replace the chauvinists of yesterday? Type 1, let's call him, very popular in Japan, is shiftless, dependent, and low in status. He poses no threat to women, however, displaying little interest in them altogether, except when animated, infantilized, and available for kissing practice on a portable Nintendo. Type 2 man is the archetypal bad boy, impulsive and exploitative, but willing to bed anyone he doesn't have to take responsibility for. He's the perfect mate for the modern single mother, if she wants a different father for every child. Type 2 man makes 50s dad positively look Christ-like. Here's a thought. What if 2 decades down the road, women do all the work, all the engineering, all the ditch digging and firefighting, and raise the children too? It's not impossible. Such a state is already normal in several American sub-communities, hard hit by the economic demise of modern man. What if it took centuries of cultural discipline to produce 50s dad? What if the husband willing to stick around and share his income was the historical exception? It's a demanding job to support a family, after all, and it's not necessary to stay with one woman. Maybe men just won't do it unless they are provided with status to bolster their fragile male egos or to encourage desirable behavior. Without respect, why would they try when the alternative is so much easier and subtly promoted? Increasingly among my students, I see young men who don't know how to be good men. My son wasn't allowed to throw a snowball, for example, in elementary school. It was against the rules for him to even pick up snow off the ground. It is in that manner that decent boys are made to feel guilty about their masculine impulses. So they withdraw, confused. The more aggressive, psychopathic boys, they simply don't care. So they'll be the ones fathering your grandchildren in the future, if tomorrow's woman can find a man to sleep with at all. That'll keep the testosterone flowing. For The Agenda with Steve Paikin, I'm Jordan Peterson.